Hello, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a brief background of my study as well as some gaps that I have identified in the literature so far. There is an international focus on continuity between the pre-compulsory and compulsory school sectors. As a result, a number of jurisdictions around the globe have implemented approaches to curriculum and pedagogy alignment. In Australia, however, as the pre-compulsory and compulsory school sectors have developed separately over time, there is a philosophical divide in pedagogical approaches. Despite this international focus of continuity and alignment, in New South Wales, children in their first year of school experience an abrupt shift from play-based approaches to more formal academic approaches. The absence of connection between the early years learning framework and the Australian curriculum really highlights a persistent and long-standing discontinuity between the pre-compulsory and compulsory school sectors. The literature surrounding this topic can be categorised into three broad concepts: the benefits, challenges, and opportunities that using play-based pedagogy in the early years presents. The benefits include promoting children's positive well-being, the obvious benefits to academic learning, as well as children's engagement and attitude towards school. While there are so many benefits to using play-based pedagogy in the early years, the literature has shown more research into guided play is needed, as these benefits are usually found in observations of teacher-directed play. There are a number of challenges when we are looking at aligning pedagogical approaches between the sectors. These include the long-standing notion of play and learning as oppositional, the difference of teachers' understanding and perspectives of play, and lastly, in Australia, we have data-driven systems, increased expectations, and an overcrowded curriculum. While there have been international studies that analyse teachers' perspectives on these issues, no empirical studies involving New South Wales teachers can be located. The literature also shows that there is a need for a framework for teachers to use to ensure they have a repertoire of play-based approaches and then use that to teach the prescribed curriculum. Lastly, let's end on a positive: the opportunities that play-based pedagogy provides. Continuity. Learning should be a continuous process, and aligning pedagogical approaches is a step towards this. Creating shared understandings and open communication between the sectors is a way forward. The literature really focuses on continuity and the transition to school. However, continuity is more than just the transition. My examination of the literature so far indicates that there are no empirical studies in New South Wales that seek to align pedagogy, in particular play-based pedagogy, with continuity between the sectors as the goal. There is also a gap in the literature with no empirical studies that use a co-designed framework with the teachers involved. Therefore, my study aims to fill that gap. It will explore how shared understandings of play-based pedagogy can be negotiated between teachers with the goal to enhance continuity.